Hey guys, and welcome back. I hope you're all well. So today I'm going to be doing another skincare product empties video, but this time I'm going to narrow it down into sections. I think I mentioned this in my last product empties video that I'll link down below, that I didn't do it in any sort of order, but instead I thought I would categorize everything and focus on one type of product for each skincare empties video. Today I thought I would start with masks, just because they're one of my favorite categories within skincare. So let's get right into these mask empties. I'm going to start off with sheet masks just because that's what I've got the most of. The first few I'm going to do together. These are from the same brand, which is Pore. These were kindly gifted to me. The red one is the Insta Clear Control Mask. This is a purifying charcoal sheet mask suitable for trouble-prone skin types. The blue one is the Marine Moisture Mask. This is a hydrating charcoal sheet mask, and this is great for all skin types as well. And the thing I like about Pore is they're cruelty-free, and they're also free from parabens, pigments, silicones and mineral oil. And they not only do masks, they do charcoal toothpaste, charcoal deodorant, whitening, teeth whitening strips, shampoo bars that I absolutely love. And they've just released a foot peel pack. If you guys remember, I did the Home Bargains one. I think for this one I'm actually going to try it on Ben's, so I'll probably do an Instagram video on that and let you know over on there. I did like both of these a lot, and you do get, I want to say it's 5 in a pack. I can't actually see, but I think it's definitely 5. But if I was to choose between both of these, I would most probably buy these ones, just because they're the hydrating ones. I felt like they really did give my skin a drink when I put this on. And generally I tend to gravitate towards more hydrating sheet masks. So that is the only reason I would pick up these more, just because I really like how they felt on my skin. But these are good if you have trouble-prone skin. This next pack of sheet masks, there's no doubt about it, I would definitely buy these again. This is actually my second box of these. The only problem is you can't get them in the UK. I will look up to see if you can get them in the US or even on Amazon, but I actually picked these up while I was in Singapore. These were really impressive. They were from the drugstore Watsons, and these are the Evans Cell Energy Tomato Collagen Mask with dragon fruit extract. Now, Asian sheet masks in general are known to be really high quality and very good, and the Korea and that side of the world is where they originated from. So I expected these to be somewhat good, but they were more than good. They were really lovely on the skin. And the thing I liked about these is it's not just the face part, you actually get a neck part as well. And I remember the lady telling me in the drugstore that it's good for a double chin. So they've kind of got these holes where you loop it over your ear, a bit like my sheet mask protector that I've shown you before, the pink rubber one. And then there's this neck part that's joined to it, and that kind of goes on and loops over the ears as well. I'll try and get a bit of video on this so you can see what I mean. And these claim to lift and firm and reduce a double chin thanks to the unique lifting technology of the mask. It also says on the back of the box that skin feels hydrated, supple and plumped after use, and that it definitely did for me. I always notice a real difference after I took this mask off. Next up I have some Poundland and also Primark sheet masks. So I'm going to start with this pollution solution one from Primark by Alec Steiner. This is the city mask. I actually did a video on this over on my Instagram if you want to go and check it out. This is a bit like a rubber mask, but gosh, did it make my skin feel super hydrated. And it was really fun to do as well. You had to mix 2 sachets together to create the mask, and then you let it dry and you just peeled it off afterwards. But it's not like one of those conventional peeling masks. It doesn't hurt at bottle because it is rubber. It's just really nice and hydrating. It's also especially good, as it mentions on the back of the box, to revive tired, dull complexions. So I will be picking this one up again. The other Alec Steiner Primark masks, I've actually tried all of them I think now. So I have the Plump and Glow and also the Maximum Moisture. I did try these out in the video that I did all about the Alec Steiner skincare collection. I'll link that down below. I like both of these. They were really impressive and I would purchase both of them again. They're really affordable. Also, the quality of the mask is really impressive. So the Plump and Glow one, this is the Power Mask, and this has amino acid, hyaluronic acid, and Korean camellia, I think it is. And this is again a good hydration one for plumping up the skin. Then the Maximum Moisture is an essence soap mask for optimum hydration and immediate skin barrier support. And this has glycerin, amino acid, and lotus flower extract. I think out of both of these, when I was trying them on, I want to say that this one I like slightly more, but honestly all of the sheet masks are really good, including the pollution solution one that I just mentioned, so I would purchase any of these again. So I just wanted to include this random skincare empty into this video just because, like I said before, it doesn't really have a section to go in, so I just thought I would mention it here. This is the Alec Steiner Pore Balance Blemish Rescue stickers. I've used these in a skincare Instagram video and a few of you guys asked what they were and where you could get them from. So they are these are amazing. They're actually really popular in Korea. They're just like a little sticker that you put on a blemish or a spot, and you do get quite a few in here. You get 22 stickers for £3, and I like them. So when I have a spot and it's just kind of coming to the surface, I just stick one of these little circle stickers on it and I leave it overnight, and the next day you just peel it off. And I always notice that everything just comes to the surface, so it just draws out all the impurities and just helps the spots heal up quicker. So this does have salicylic acid in and tea tree oil. I have mentioned before the ordinary salicylic acid in the pipette bottle. I did really like that, but having found these now, I just love them that little bit more because they're more concentrated and they're just not as messy. So everything just stays in the sticker, if you see what I mean. Whereas with the ordinary liquid, you kind of have to rub it in and sometimes you get it on your pillow and things like that. I just find these work that bit more efficiently. Speaking of Primark sheet masks, I actually have one own brand one and then one of the Disney ones. This is from Mad Beauty. So the Disney one I actually used in Disneyland Paris when I went there, and this one for me I wouldn't buy again. It was just such a weird shaped sheet mask and it didn't stay on my face. And to be honest, I really just couldn't see a difference. It was a little bit hydrating, but it just didn't do anything properly compared to other sheet masks that I've used. And I just hated the fact that it didn't fit properly and it just kept sliding off. So I wouldn't buy this one again. Then the other one I did an Instagram video on as well. This is the Vitamin C Revitalizing Bubble Sheet Mask for dull and tired skin. So this is a black sheet mask that you pop on and then you wait, I think it's 15 minutes and it kind of bubbles up. I wouldn't buy this one again either. It just felt really weird on the skin and a bit just uncomfortable and not very nice as a whole. And I kind of noticed a difference, but I just didn't like the feel of it. So I wouldn't buy this one again. I think I'm just gonna stick to the Alec Steiner sheet mask in Primark. Okay, moving on to the Poundland sheet mask. This is from Poundland's own collection, the #6. They're both the same sheet mask. This is the anti-aging collagen woven face mask. It's suitable for all skin types and it fights visible signs of aging with collagen and a special blend of herbal extracts. Now this one, I did mention before that I would have to use it a few more times before I decided if I really liked it. I'm still on the fence about this one. I'm not going to say that it fights visible signs of aging. I think I would have to use a lot more of these to see a real difference. It is a really nice hydrating mask, but I'm not sure if I would buy it again. It is a nice mask and it is only £1, but just comparing it to some of the other affordable sheet masks, I think there's better ones out there, including the Derma V10 that they stock in Poundland and also Home Bargains. Okay, the last lot of sheet masks are all Korean and Japanese ones. I also have one Dutch mask as well. So I'm going to start with these. The first ones, I really need to find where you can get these from. I did want to give them a mention, just if you are familiar with this brand. I get them from my local Korean shop. So they're by a brand called Maison de Korea, and they are made in Korea, but they are a French brand, so I think you can get these on Amazon. I'll do a bit of research and I will link them down below, but I had to mention them because I absolutely love these. There are so many different ones that you can get. They're super affordable, and although some of the ingredients are not the first 5 ingredients listed, I do really like these. They feel nice and I always notice a difference hydration wise after I've used them. So the ones that I repurchase again and again and that I recommend to you guys are the green tea one. I have a couple of these. This is purifying. Then also the rice sheet mask. This is a whitening one. The aloe one, which is soothing, and also the ginseng, which is the anti-aging one. My favourite are actually the green tea and also the ginseng, but I do buy all 4 of these quite regularly. It just depends what they've got in stock in the shop at the time. So I will do my best to find a link for these, because like I said, these are really impressive for the price, and I also really love the packaging as well. Okay, speaking of ginseng, I have this one from Vitamas. This is the Korean red ginseng sheet mask, and it's hydrating and moisturising, and I would buy this again. I absolutely love this mask. I totally notice a difference after I've used it. It is hydrating and it is also moisturising. Lastly, I have 2 random sheet masks that I picked up at Professional Beauty. So the first one is by the brand Jana, and this says tea time on the front. This was a rose water beauty mask. This I did like, but there wasn't anything that got me really excited about this mask, so I wouldn't buy this one again. But this one I did really like. This is another green tea mask from the brand HNB Healing and Beauty. This was a hydrating and anti-aging mask, and I really did enjoy this, so I would buy this one again. Next up, I wanted to share with you a few sheet mask empties from the brand Mediheal. This is a very popular Korean brand. They also do foot masks and hand masks as well, and you can get these off Amazon. I'm gonna actually do these all together because I'm gonna say now I would repurchase all of these. The Mediheal brand as a whole is very impressive with regards to sheet masks, so I would buy any of these again. So this is the NMF one. Then we have the Platinum V-Life Essential Mask. This helps to moisturize the skin and it gives tension to skin for better skin elasticity. And then the last one I have is the Collagen Impact Essential Mask, and this one has hydrolyzed collagen in it. All of these are great for hydration, elasticity and plumping the skin, and also they fit to the face well, and the fabric that they use for the sheet mask is just really nice and comfortable on the skin, and you can see why these are a really popular brand in Korea. Okay, last but not least, within the sheet mask section, I have this one from Etude House. This is the Pearl Sheet Mask. These pearl ones are great for brightening the complexion, and I would definitely buy this again if I came across an Etude House. I have used a similar one from Sephora, and I absolutely love any kind of pearl sheet mask. Then speaking of Etude House, I just thought I'd share this with you guys as well. This is the Black Hydrogel Eye Patch. This was like cat's eyes. It was really fun to use, and I did really like this. So I would purchase any of these sheet or eye masks from Etude House again. So these next three products I purchased in Singapore. This one I actually used in my Korean 10-step skincare routine when I was testing out the routine. These ones are actually a Japanese brand. They're called Lulu Learn. And the reason why I would repurchase these again if I was ever in Singapore or even Japan is because you get 7 masks in here. So it's great if you have a special event or a wedding coming up and you really want to get your skin looking glowy and in tip-top condition. It's just unfortunate that you can't purchase anything like this within the UK. It's a lot better value for money, and I really like this brand. The mask was just a great hydrating mask, and it was also nice and comfortable on the skin. I like these because you only needed to leave them on for 5 to 10 minutes. So if you're short for time, then this is a good option. My last 2 products that I picked up in Singapore were actually eye patches. So this first one came in a pack of 5, I think, but I can't find the box. These are the Lovemore Collagen Firming Patches. These were like a little mask as well. So they felt really nice to do in the mornings and also keep in the fridge. And I would buy this brand again. These were great value for money. They're a lovely one to do of a morning just to give you that nice boost and pick me up around this area. The last eye patches I have are by a brand called Dr.HU. And the reason why I picked these up were because one, they were a good price for how many you got in here. There was 8 patches, and also they caught my eye because they had vitamin C in them. These were a gel under eye patch, a bit like the Poundland ones that I tested out, you know, the pink gel ones. But for me, they didn't really do much. They were very slippery and I found them hard to sort of keep under the eyes. I've mentioned this before, but I do find with gel under eye patches that they do slip around and don't always stay right under the eye. So I wouldn't buy these again if I was in Singapore. They just didn't do anything that would make me want to buy them again. And to be honest, I think the Poundland ones are pretty impressive for the price. Lastly, I have 4 mask empties left to show you guys. And the first one is a very messy one. This I picked up in Amsterdam from the brand Hema. They do have this brand in London as well. They sell lots of different things, not just skincare. It's kind of like an everything shop, so they sell stationery, food, makeup, party supplies, toys. So this is the self-heating face mask. It's a warming and cleansing mask. This is very messy, as you can tell by the packaging. I think I just bought this purely for the pretty packaging. I've decided I do not like self-heating masks. They just feel not very nice on the face, a bit like the bubble sheet masks. I don't like the sensation of them, and I don't feel like they do anything for my skin personally. I much prefer a hydrating sheet mask, so I won't be buying this again. The next empty I have is the Dr.Jart Shake and Shot. This is the rubber firming mask. You may have seen me use this in my May glossy box, and I've never used anything from the brand Dr.Jart, so I was super excited to find this within the glossy box. This was actually very kindly gifted to me, and if you are new to glossy box, I will leave my code down below where you can get 20% off your first box. So this one in particular, I really loved how fun it was to mix all the ingredients together. It was very similar to the Primark pollution solution one. It's super hydrating and it doesn't irritate the skin. However, I have to say, comparing this to the Primark one, I think I like the Primark one a little bit more, and it is much more affordable. So although I love the packaging and how this works, I would say the Primark one just worked that little bit better for me. And last but not least, guys, I have two tub masks. So they're both from Glossier. The first one, which is the green one, is the Mega Greens Galaxy Pack, which is a detoxifying face mask. And then the blue one is the Moisturising Moon Mask, and this is a soothing face treatment. I bought these together in a pack when I visited the Glossier store in New York, and there's a couple of things I want to mention about these. I do really like both, but I would say if I was to repurchase one of these on their own, I would buy the Moisturising Moon Mask over the detoxifying one, just because I love how soothing and hydrating this feels on its own. If you're having an off skin day, or your skin's really hot or tired and dull, then this is a really nice one to use for that. And the Mega Greens one is wonderful for detoxifying and drawing out impurities, but I only like this one when I use this one after. It is actually recommended that you use both together, so you would use the Mega Greens one first to draw out the impurities, and then the Moon Mask to hydrate afterwards. So when I use them together, I love how they work side by side, but I just won't buy this one on its own. I feel like it doesn't do enough for me as a solo mask. It just works so much better with the Moon Mask. So I would either repurchase both of these together or just the Moon Mask on its own. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I definitely need a drink now. I've waffled on for quite a long time, but I hope you found this helpful or just interesting. Even if you can't get some of these brands here in the UK, give this video a big thumbs up if you like the concept of me doing future videos into product categories within skincare. And have a great rest of your weekend, guys, and I will look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care, bye!